Yahoo! Yahoo! How you guys doing? Happy Monday. This time I'm certain today is Monday. I didn't hesitate when I said happy ... Monday. How you guys doing? Hello. I love seeing the emotes on the screen with like the hat that's not quite on my head. But hello, how you guys doing? It's the start of a new week. It's another Digi Monday. And I've fallen in love with a non-meta deck. Why does this keep happening? How are you guys doing? Let's go ahead and scroll up. Let's see who we got here. We'll get to some yaps first before we jump into which non-meta deck I'm into, even though if you like follow me on any social media, you probably know. Because I put it there. But let's see, Matthew, you're first. Indeed, Indeedly Doodly, Saribot, our rock, as always. Oh my god, the hat fits on the freaking... Did you see that? The emote. The Binka Go Fast emote. The hat fits. Wow. So, Saribot, our rock. Folk, you got your sticker. Gojikins, hello, you got your sticker. Mega Bronson says you. Look at the emote! The hat! Oh my gosh, yes! And Ghosty's emote too, the one where the possum is crunching. I love that one. You and Beans both not playing meta in comp games is appropriate. Hey man, like, the heart wants what it wants, am I right? Wait, is Lucio not meta? I don't know what it is that... He's told me like a bunch of times what what he plays in Overwatch. And I just keep on forgetting. I just know Lucio even though I feel like he hasn't played Lucio in a while. He's told me a bunch of times. I just keep forgetting. You got Justica. Harpsichord, enjoy your hello. You got Justica. Fugubi, hello. And then Matthew, you also got Justica. Rogue deck time. Is that the, like, terminology? Is that what a rogue deck is? Yahoo Kuma desu. He hasn't been playing Lucio. Lucio becomes meta and he decides to tank. to play tank. I don't know why I read that as like, and he decides to tank. And I was like, I thought he was doing good. Snuwehi, hello, you got your sticker. Hello. Yeah, he told me like what he was playing as tank, but I just keep forgetting, man. I just keep forgoring. But with that, let's get back to the classroom, shall we? I feel like it's been a minute since we've been in the classroom because we've been out at field trips and whatnot. But let's get back to it, shall we? Yep, in my cool Phil-Am History Month outfit. It's still October, right? I'll probably be wearing this like for every stream that I have during October. But I also have my winter outfit, and then I got my default outfit too. And then I think I will like now and then switch back to that Live 2D as well because I love the expressiveness. But I also like that I don't have to turn my phone on or this like spare phone that I have in order to like do the tracking. Because also, you guys have noticed the tracking can be kind of wonky sometimes. I think I just got to Central Town, but the stream is scaring me since Cloud isn't syncing. Oh no! Oh, Steam is scaring you. Oh, okay. I also got to Central Town not too long ago. We're talking about, for those who don't know, Digimon Time Stranger. It's so good. I'm 12 hours in. I love it. I knew I would love it from the moment I played the demo, but I love it. Let's put on some music because I feel like you can only very faintly hear. Oh no, you know what? I don't think you can even hear the DCGO music, but you guys might have noticed, but I've been on a real utopian scholastic kick lately. Momo posted some music in my Discord earlier today with a little bit of scholastic utopian vibe music, so we're gonna listen to that today. It's called, oh, the artist name is Daniel White, which is a, pretty common name, but if you type him up, you'll find this album, Pangeapedia Plus. It's very utopian scholastic. I like it. So, what was I saying before? That it's Filipino American History Month. Oh yeah, Live 2D. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna turn some of the redeems back on. I turned a bunch of them off because they wouldn't have worked in the museum setting, but we're back in the classroom. They'll work now, so or at least I hope they will. We're gonna find out. So let's see. You can change the classroom. You can summon the cats. They are floating. Art Deco classroom. Let's see if I think. Will Pet Pancakes look accurate? Yeah, I will. Okay, Pet Pancakes. Turn that one on. Pet the cats. No phones allowed in class. Pet me. Point and laugh. What do I love? I think that's it that I can turn on. I just love sulfuric acid. Let's see, the pipes, detention. Alright, those are all turned back on. Oh no, wait, I messed up the phone because remember when we were in the museum? The phone, it's like, I used it as the chat. Uh-oh, okay, let me fix that real quick. I used it as the chat in the museum. But, no, it's supposed to be this one, the Golshi. There we go. And then take out the Spotify. There we go. Okay, that should work properly. You pet the cats. In fact, we can bring my desk back so that the cats aren't just floating. There we go. But then you can't see all of my cool outfit. You can't see all my cool outfit. It's okay. You don't have to see the whole thing. You can see my tiara, and that's what counts, right? You pet the cats. You pet Mr. Pancakes. Yes, hello, everybody. It's a nice Monday. I feel like a lot of the things that have been stressing me out lately, especially during like August, September, are finally getting resolved, especially work-wise. So I'm feeling a tad bit calmer nowadays. Unfortunately, since I still play, like, because I'm still at the office Tuesday, Wednesday, and I started working out after my office days, and Thursday, Saturdays are my, like, Digimon Locals day. That still cuts out a lot of, like, time that I have to stream. So you only have me for Monday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday mornings, but I'll try to still make it. Sorry, I had to burp. I'll still try to make it worth every bang of your buck, right? Even if you're not paying. No agony, no braggony. Mm-hmm. Binkayo. Binkayo. Is there a way to like incorporate my name with like how to say it in Tagalog? Magandang umaga. Magandang bermaga. No, wait, no, I don't like how that sounds. Magandang gabi. Gabi is evening. Wait, no. Yeah, right? Umaga is morning. Hapon is afternoon. Gabi is evening, right? So for the Tagalog speakers out there, correct me. But for the non-Tagalog speakers, if you want a nice little Filipino greeting, magandang umaga, that means good morning. Magandang hapon, you don't say hapon because that means beautiful Japan. Magandang hapon means good afternoon, and magandang gabi, which I think I'm saying it right, but someone feel free to correct me. I think the stress is on the B part and not the ga part. Magandang gabi instead of magandang gabi. That's a good evening. So magandang gabibinka. How's that? How about that? Does that work? Magandang gabinka. Wait, I kind of like that. Magandang gabinka. Look, I'll show you how to spell it. Magandang gabinka. I like that. I kind of like that. Low key, high key. My Gundam is mega. Got it. Is that what the subtitle said? Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi. No, it says going to be. It works. I don't have to worry about cloud not sync. Just had to reset Steam. Ah, okay. It is a little scary though, right? When you're saving, not even just on a video game on Steam with the cloud, but when you're like in the middle of like an art piece, like a digital art piece, and it's saving and it's not immediately like, you know, solidifying that save. It's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened to my artwork that I spent hours on? Oh no. A Gundam Babinka. I do have that one artwork of myself that I made when I was doing builds, like Gunpla builds, which I haven't done recently now that I think about it. Maybe that might be a fun stream idea. But the thing is, I do need a little bit of time to do that one. Like, I do need, like, I don't know. Or I could do it, like, partially, you know? I could do, like... I could do, like, a couple hours for one stream and a couple hours for, like, the stream. Maybe, like, a Friday night to Saturday morning stream? Who knows? Who knows? The nose knows. Moogie Sticks, hello. I always love seeing that goldfish getting fed. Wait, it's a goldfish, right? Or is it koi? But yeah. Magandang gabinka. Why didn't I never think of that before? I'm gonna start using that. But yeah, like I mentioned before, oh my god, what is that emote? Was that a cat? I can't see the who's. Oh, it's yours. Brownie Grem. That was me when I did my OC with the Eldritch background. It made me give up that day. A Gundam Babinka. No, not a Gundam. I do have that artwork. I drew myself as not a Gundam but a bear guy. Because there is a mobile suit called Bear Guy. It's fashioned off of the Ack Guy. Maybe I should just show you guys. Beeplebees, hello. We were talking about Gundams because I was teaching y'all some Filipino greetings. Magandang gabi means good evening, and or rather, Chad helped me come up with a new greeting, a new possible greeting. Magandang gabinka. Get it? Get it? But anyways, the subtitles are reading it as Gundam. Wait, I just saw the subtitle. It said Magandang gabinka. Let me do it. Magandang gabinka. Close enough. It's close enough, but I have a piece of artwork that I made of myself. Since we were talking about Gundam, let me see if I can find it again. Do you guys like the mouse tracking on my model, by the way? I have to find it. Where is it? Here. I have a whole streaming folder, and I have a whole folder of art that I have made of myself and art that other people have made for me. My Gundam Babinka, no! No, my greeting, my newly fashioned greeting. You gotta say it correctly. Okay, let's see if this will show off. Pure ref? Where are you? There we go. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to drag myself. Drag this one. Look, I made this. This was like, oh my god, sometimes I make like a piece of art that I'm like, oh, I love this art style. This is gonna be my new art style, and then I'm never able to pull it off again. I like look at this and I'm like, how did I do that? Like, I really actually like how this turned out. Why can't I do that again? It looks sick. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like that happens to me a lot, where I'll look at an old art piece and I'll be like, how did I do that? I can't do that anymore. It's like, at the peak of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the manga, having like same face syndrome. Like I want to say like part 6 to 7-ish. Like even a little bit nowadays, like there's still a little bit of same face syndrome. Hirohiko Araki, like I think he was shown a picture of his own art back when he did like part 2 and part 1, and I think he straight up said like, I don't know how to draw like that anymore. And I'm like, no. How did you do this, Babinka, 5 minutes ago? No. I did it before. You gotta do art appreciation of your own art. Oh man, I would be down. But I feel like I'm just gonna have that like moment of like, how did I do this? Why can't I do it again? I think I need like a flash of inspiration. That's how I felt, like on a more like academic note, that's how I felt when one time I was like cleaning out my room. I found like some of my notes. Or was I cleaning? Like, I don't remember if it was physical notes or like Google Doc notes. Self-art studies. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. I might be down. I just have to find art that doesn't have my old watermark. Because I used to go by a different handle online. And if you search that one up, it's kind of easy to dox me. So I gotta like censor that. So I gotta curate it a little bit. But one time I was cleaning up and I found some old notes from back when I took astronomy, not astrology, astronomy. Analyze your old art as if you were an alien anthropologist from the future. Wait, I like that idea. I love that idea. We analyze Binka's art student becomes teacher. That's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, we could do that, but like I said, I just have to be careful with some of my old art because it has like watermarks on it. So I could show you like ones that I have right now in like some of my folders. Hold on, I'm just writing down Matthew's idea because I like that idea. So, sorry, let me finish my thought. When I took an astronomy class, I took an astronomy lab class, and I used to know how to, like, work the telescope of my local community college. I used to know how to work that telescope, and I used to know the math needed to, like, calculate the distance of, like, certain, like, celestial bodies in our solar system. I used to be able to know how to calculate the distance to, like, Jupiter and, like, Saturn from Earth. Like, I used to know the math on, like, how to like, work all of this, like, astronomy stuff. And I remember finding my notes on it and being like, how the heck did I do this? How the heck did I know, like, this level of math? Like, I don't know Algebra 2 anymore. And fun fact, that's actually the highest level of math that I was able to reach. I never got to calculus or trig because that wasn't a requirement for any of my majors or my high school. So my highest level of math is literally Algebra 2. Like, logarithms is as far as I went. So, you know. But yeah, I was like looking at those notes and I was like, what the heck? How did I know astronomy at one point other than just being able to name certain stars? It's crazy. It really do be like that though when you try to make a drawing but it never looks right, and then you make a little doodle and boom, a boom of inspiration hits you and you think, how and why can't I unlock this again? True. Sometimes I feel like I need a muse, because I feel like a muse as in like someone to like focus your drawing or your like creation efforts on, which is why I like Fugubi when you post art in the Creative Cubs channel and you're showing off your like characters parentheses, because it's like, oh nice, like you have like a sona or like a character that you can keep on working on and improving, and it looks cooler and cooler every time you submit too. So I need something like that. There is myself, I could draw more of my own art, but I remember like I think the peak of me being able to output a lot of art within a short amount of time was when when we still had Vesper. When we still oh, I just stepped on a bag. When we had Vesper Noir. I used to draw so much art of him. But it's okay. It's okay. He's happy. He's happy. I noticed that my mouth movements don't work when I switch between my emotes too quickly, so I should be careful. Maybe collab with Almanta's VT, former sociology professor, current VTuber? I did say that I've been like down for like collabs. I really just I need to talk to my therapist about this, but I just gotta get over my anxiety. Like there are times where, so I've told you guys before that I have like a private Discord server that's just for me, and it's just for me to have notes, to have links for stuff, reminders of things, and I even have a channel dedicated to just drafts. Like I just draft up messages that like, because I'm scared that like if I like am typing something in a server or like a DM to someone, I'm gonna accidentally press enter before the message is complete, and I was scared that they're gonna misunderstand. So I have a whole drafts channel on my own private server where I just like draft up messages. And I draft up these messages of like, hey, didn't want to bug you or nothing, but like, how would you like to do a collab? And then I just never send them. Like I just write them and never send them. So I need to get over that anxiety. I need to just pull the trigger on collabing, because I feel like every single collab I've ever done was someone reaching out to me, and I need to bear up. I need to bear up and reach out to someone, you know? Because people will always be like, oh my god, Binka, we should collab. And I'm like, yeah, we should. And then, like, never actually get around to it. Someone who has not seen the depths of your past degeneracy and can bring an academic lens to your Hetalia sins. Fun fact, I don't think I ever made Hetalia fan art. I wasn't really confident in my art until I was, like, around 28. And that was way past my Hetalia, like, phase. So the first time I actually like made a lot of artwork was probably Hollow Stars, and before that I was just drawing bears. I was just drawing cute little bears. You need a muse like Andreas Mahler? Exactly. The ancient times. You can always draft me for group collabs. That's the thing too, group collabs I'm scared of. Like one-on-one I feel like I could do one-on-one collabs, but group collabs I feel like I'm just gonna be like, not dead silent, but I'll it's like, I think I've told you guys before that like I do like D&D, but sometimes like when I'm playing with my group, which I haven't done in like years already, it's hard because everyone is very funny, and I find myself needing to like also be funny, but then all my jokes fall flat, and then I feel bad because like here's all these funny people, and then here's like lame-o Binka just trying to do a hee hee ha ha. And no one is ever mean about it. This is just, like I said, this is like a self-inflicted anxiety thing. So draft server is the sober second server. I mean, my thoughts are very Nah, I know what you mean. Also, if you want, I can I can just ask him for you to initiate the conversation. Nah, it's okay. I feel like I said, I have to bear up. I do save too many drawings from X to references, but I can't open many of them while on breaks at work since they are so safe for work, but they look suggestive. I can be the nosy beach that floats ideas to people, like the Hal Randon collab. That's true. That's true. Like, I think you were the one that initiated that collab, right? You can also run a TTRPG for you and nerds. I'm not. I feel like I'm not great at like thinking on the spot, like being as flexible as a DM is, unless it's like specifically something about like the thing I teach for work, which is like ancient Egypt and Mesoamerica. Like I really can't think on my like you guys see it on stream sometimes. There are times where I'm like talking about stuff and I'll like forget the simplest thing. Like I forgot Despicable Me for gosh sakes when I was talking about Minions. I was like, yeah, you know, Minions from and then I think it was like Owen like put in the chat Despicable Me and I'm like, yes. Like, a mythology themed TTRPG. I just don't know how would I react though if I like start a mythology themed TTRPG and like people don't, because I feel like as a DM you have to be ready for people to just be like, we're actually not going to do the quest that you set out for us. We want to explore, you know, like not every like, you know, campaign, but I'm scared that I'll like have all of this plotted out and then like the players will be like, no, we don't actually want to explore the forest. We want to like stay at the riverside, and I'll be like, oh no, I don't have anything for the riverside. First you react by pointing and pogging. Poggers. Oh, I wish. Okay, I don't have tracking. I have mouse tracking, but I wish I had the tracking so that you could see my like pogger's face. A thing happens. React. Right? Have you guys ever? Has anyone here ever played Tiny Tina? I think it's part of like the Borderlands like universe, but it's more of like a the setting is that you're in a TTRPG basically. Like it's still a shooty fun game. But like the shtick is that like you are like within a TTRPG, and there are certain scenes that made me like not super sad, but there's parts where like it's played for laughs, but like one of the main characters is like she's leading like a campaign with your characters, and like there's parts where like she's trying to lead you down a certain road, or like I don't want to spoil too much, that's why I'm like trying to be kind of vague. Like she's trying to like get you to like certain characters, and then the players are just like, I don't like them. And then the DM is like, no, but she's really cool, and like she's and she wants to be your friend, and I have a whole storyline set up. I still haven't finished pre-sequel. So it is completely fair before a game begins to establish, hey, this is a basic story. I'm gonna dangle the progression carrot hard. Just please follow it, and we'll have a fun time. Okay. I mean, that's true. That's true. I could just be like, hey, this is my first time. It's my first day here. Like, it's my first day on the job. Can you guys be nice and when this mysterious character goes into the woods, can you follow them into the woods? I've had to deal with that once or twice with my friends. Because that's what I mean. Like the group that that Beans and I have played with, they're all very funny, and they're all very like they're good at thinking quickly on their feet, dynamically. And I feel like I always need I need you guys to follow the plan, unless it's teaching. I don't know. With teaching, that's the only time that I can like pivot really quickly, because like I'll be teaching. And students will like, I have a script, right? I have a certain wait. Sorry, I heard the door open behind me, and I was like, what? Like, Beans is in class right now. The door should not be opening. Did someone say socks? A Saki jockey, hello. But teacher, what happened to stranger danger? Stranger danger, oh no. Wait, what was I talking about? I got distracted by the sound of the door opening behind me, but the door did not open behind me. When I DM'd a full game, I tried to have a semi-openness with the world. Nope, my players needed the progression carrot dangled, and they'd have no idea what to do. Interesting. Oh, I was talking about how, like, I'm able to pivot in teaching, but, like, not much else. Because I teach like ancient cultures and Mesoamerica, and you know, I have a certain script that I usually follow where I'm talking about like, oh yeah, this is like the Maya region, of Mesoamerica, and you know, these are some of the things that some of their cultures believed in, and blah blah blah. And then a student will ask like, well, what about human sacrifice? And I'll immediately, like, because I know some of the background on like Mesoamerica, I'll be able to pivot and be like, yeah, you know what, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how like there have been some exaggerations on that part of like Mesoamerica. First game I ran was high intrigue, long form mystery, and the players immediately sprinted in the opposite direction of the plot, so learn to link back to the story from anywhere. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like when you're making a video game or you're making like a visual novel, where like it seems like you're giving players the choice, but it's like the meme of the cow. The cow, and it says like the illusion of choice, and it's like two like roadways, but they both lead to the same thing, you know? Where it's like, oh, do you want to head to the riverside or do you want to head to the forest? And it's like, no matter what you choose, it's like, oh, you went to the riverside and a freak river wave sent you guys to the forest. Isn't that crazy? Oh god, my friends wanted both an open world and a critical role experience, but did not put in the work to communicate their role in the story. Yes, but with many extra steps. Oh, I see, I see. You guys are giving me like the tips on how to be a dungeon master, a dungeon bear. I'll make well, the thing, I say this like I have time, as if I don't have like 5 other things that I suddenly want to become hyper focused on. Because I'm like, oh man, like I would love to be a DM, but then like as soon as I shut off the stream, I'll tell you guys what I've been like hyper focused on recently. I've been wanting to get into more things. Even I feel like it's the undiagnosed ADHD in me. Like, I've been wanting to get into, this is gonna sound so random, I've been wanting to get into UI and UX design. And I feel like when people say that, it's usually because like, yeah, I'm looking to get into a new career. I actually like my job. I like my job a lot. I can imagine myself there like 5, 10, maybe even like 20 years, as long as I don't get fired or anything. Like I'm pretty, I would say that I'm pretty decent at my job as well. But like I've always had a little bit of the graphic design bug in me, right? And a part of me has been thinking about like, oh, what if I could just design like certain parts of like websites or stuff like that. And actually like what I've been really wanting to get into is like just designing educational material for people, because I have experience in making lesson plans, right? Making nice interactive lessons, but I like the visual part of it too. Like you guys know, whenever I do like a educational stream, I love, like, one of my favorite things is designing the slides. It's like one of my favorite things, and I like doing it because I like making the information as accessible as possible to as many people as possible, but also still fun. Let me catch up on chat. I mean, we can run it for you. Oh, that's true. Just show up, be a silly old bear with us. She's got that dog in her. The dog is ADHD. Don't do it, Binka. Don't get into the graphic design career. Oh no, I will not. I would not get into it as a career. Like I said, I like my job in education. But as more of like, maybe not even a side gig, but just something like that I do, of just like, oh, here's some educational materials. And they're designed nice. They're not just like Times New Roman on white paper. So graphic design is in fact your passion. Actually, yes. Yes, that's actually why this Friday stream is going to be a little bit of graphic design too. It's a trap I've been there. Oh no. My brother Ashano is also he's a graphic designer as well. His specialty though is designing basketball cards. Cuz he's super into basketball and he's super into graphic design. So I feel like that just makes sense, right? Whereas like my intersection, I feel like, is in like a little bit of art, graphic design, and like history and education. Because basically what's gonna happen on Friday is I wanted to start a new series of streams called Style Study. Oh. Freaking SIRI freaking activated on my phone when I said that. Yeah, I want to start a new stream series called Style Study, where I like look at a certain style, whether it's an art style, like a cultural style like medieval, or like a more recent graphic design style like utopian scholastic. Well, that's not recent, but like it's recent that it was like given a name, essentially. Like a certain aesthetic, you know, and I want to see what it takes to like recreate that, especially on more accessible platforms, because you know my platform of choice is Google Slides because it's free as long as you have a Gmail account, right? But I've also been looking into a program called Inkscape because it's apparently like a free alternative to Adobe Illustrator. Oh my god, Miss Babinka, did you ascend to royalty? Hello, Galahughes. No, it's here, let me walk to the front. It is Filipino American History Month. October is Filipino American History Month, so I'm dressed up in some traditional-ish Filipino garb. I have like the see-through blouse with the pin. I got the skirt. The skirt isn't so much traditional Filipino, but the transparent blouse is, with the big sleeves as well. You gotta have the big sleeves. They're actually called butterfly sleeves. And then my little crown is based off of the Filipino flag, the sun on the Filipino flag. And I can also change my skirt to look more like the Filipino flag. Though I hesitate to like show this off too much because I'm just gonna walk around, among you all. I hesitate to do this because the Philippines does have like a strict flag code. However, I looked it up too because I was nervous. I was like, I want to make something that like, you know, I mean, no, don't explode right in front of me. I wanted to make something that like, you know, harkens back to like my Filipino roots and all of that, but like I said, the Philippines has like a strict flag code where like you're not supposed to wear the Filipino flag. You're not supposed to like, technically you're not supposed to like sell anything with the Filipino flag on it, though people do that. It's actually very similar to like the American flag code, where technically you're actually not supposed to be selling anything with the American flag on it. But no, not all the bombs. But I looked it up. Apparently it's okay if your outfit is inspired by the flag, so long as it's not the actual flag. Like, so long as it doesn't have that triangle with the sun and the 3 stars, and then like the exact like colors in the locations that they're in. This outfit is inspired by the flag, but it's not like a one-to-one copy of it, you know? So hopefully I don't get any flack for that, but if I do, then my skirt actually looks like this. Yep. So let's see. That does sound like something to bring up to AI since he does. Oh, to L. I was like, to AI? To L since he does calligraphy. Oh, that's true. I could rope him into something like that. Into doing a little bit of a style study with me. She's stepping on us. No, I was mingling. I was mingling. No, don't explode. Become landmine. It worked. I became a firework. No, I don't want you guys to be fireworks. I want you to shine bright like a diamond. Even though they don't shine, they reflect. But yeah, so I was talking about like I want to do this series where I like look at different styles, whether it be like graphic design or like art history or anything like that, and just try to replicate it. But I feel like certain things might be better with me just illustrating it, like drawing it on Procreate, and then other things might be better if I do it like collage style on Google Slides, and other things I feel like I might need to learn a little bit of not Adobe Illustrator, but Inkscape. So I don't know, we'll see. I've also played with the idea of trying to learn Blender, but I think I've told the story before of like when you learn Blender, if you Google, you know, Blender tutorial, usually the first tutorial is like a donut, make a donut in Blender, and that's like the that's the like get diffed, that's like I keep forgetting the word, but it's like that the filter, that's usually the filter for people, right? Because I got up to the point where I like made the donut shape, and then it came time to like add some texture to it, and I just could not figure out the brush, and I felt so dumb. And I was, to be fair, I think it was also like 12 o'clock at night or something like that, and I was like, I'm dumb, I'm dumb and stupid, and I'm gonna go to bed. But I feel like if I have a clearer mind and I have a lot of time on my hands, I feel like it would be doable. I feel like it'd be doable, right? Learn Blender, do it. Yeah, it's free. That's the thing. Like, I should. Then I can make my own little, like, little assets for you to like throw at me instead of, where's my hotkey for it? Instead of just doing like the default. Ow. A bear. Blender gonna hit that skill check. Oh man, that's the thing. Like the donut tutorial is a filter. It filtered me pretty good because I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. No, so many explosions. Because think about it, guys. I actually had the idea when I was playing around with that one low poly program, the 3D low poly program that I actually forgot what it's called already. But I was like, oh, I can make like a 3D bebenkub, and then like instead of throwing random things at me, you guys would be throwing yourselves at me with this same sound effect. I'm waiting for the other sound effect. There you go. It's like RNG. It's like which bebenkub is gonna make that sound instead of the squeaky sound, right? Can we keep the 3D bear model in the throat? Yeah, I'm down. Like it's so funny to just like have all these things getting thrown at me, like apples and bananas, occasionally a bicycle, and then suddenly another bear. It's like, oh hey, it's my cousin. It's cousin Bear. He's back from hibernation. Can we change the 3D bear to, hey, why would you do that? Also, why doesn't my mouth move after the emote change? Can we change the 3D bear to Lord Pancakes? That'd be funny. That would actually be funny. You know what? This would be a good project. This would be a good way to occupy my time. Instead of getting into the dreaded UI UX graphic design trap, I could learn Blender. I could actually learn Blender. And mark my words, one of the first things you'll be able to throw at me, other than yourselves and Mr. Pancakes, is a donut. You'll be able to throw a donut at me. The sounds are gonna be the Ed, Ed, and Eddie sound effects. Oh my gosh, there was something that like scratched a certain itch when it came to Ed, Ed, and Eddie. It was okay. Now you just reminded me, Fukubi. Isn't it when like it's like a squeaky sound, but they say something like "mama, mama." Testing RNG. The most detailed donut, right? It has like very specific sprinkles on it. It has sprinkles that spell out bibinka or something like that. I kind of miss Ed, and Eddie. It was like one of the shows that I personally like. I kind of grew up on it, but it was more so like my siblings grew up on it, and I watched it by proxy of babysitting, you know? Because it was the same with like, I didn't really grow up with like Phineas and Ferb. Actually, did my brother watch that one? I don't remember. Also, October being Filipino month, also coinciding with your B-Day. Also just lends credence to my honorary Filipino status. Galahughes, wait, when is your birthday? Is it today? Is today your birthday? Are we singing? Do you like singing or no? Or is it later this month? And let me know. Does that mean you're a Scorpio? My partner, one guess? One guess. October 31st. October Halloween. That was my one guess, but it's, I was Libra. What comes before? It's today, yo! Galahughes, happy birthday! Happy birthday, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Galahughes. Happy birthday to you. Wait a minute. Wait. We have something for this. Where's the party decorations? There we go. You can't see it, but there is pizza underneath the cats. The cats are currently using the pizza for warmth, but if I lift them up ever so gingerly, look. See, there is a pizza there. But too bad the cats are on there. They're sitting on it for warmth. Happy birthday, Filipinos! Happy birthday! Yes, happy birthday, Galahughes! Let's go! Nice. See, we got the pizza. I knew all along. I bought the liter of cola and the pizza box that totally has pizza in it. And the confetti on the floor. See? Digimon cancel, we're having a class party, typical cat behavior. Yeah, oh my god, folk, that song. Is that Simpsons or Futurama? You're the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday, boy or girl. Or non-binary. Oh, and we're flooded. We're flooded. A liter of cola. Liter of cola? What do they call a liter of cola? In Los Bincos! But yeah, see, we got ourselves a little pizza party. You are gonna have to reach under the cats for the 1 centimeter of pizza slice. I can only afford so much. So everyone gets 1 centimeter. Or sorry, we're in Bear America. Everyone gets 1 inch. 1 inch of pizza, alright? I'm watching to make sure everyone only gets the 1 inch, okay? That pizza's ancient at this point. The cats are doing us a favor. Soggy birthday cake. Simpsons, I posted on Discord whenever I see a birthday. That's true. I just remember, is that the one that had like animatronics? It's the ones who are singing the happy birthday, are they animatronics, right? Satenbori, hello. We were just celebrating Galahughes' birthday. That's why we have the decorations up. That's not why the class is flooded though. That is just circumstance. That's just the school being low on funding yet again. Swim redeem isn't working. I'm drowning. It's okay. You guys are soluble. Don't forget. Don't forget. Looking fab. Nice gold too. Thank you. I love my gold Filipino flag inspired tiara. Yes. Happy birthday. Yahoo, yahoo. What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, Ed, Edd and Eddy. Talking about like cartoons that we grew up with. And cartoons that you didn't necessarily grow up with, but grew up with because you have younger siblings and or relatives and or neighbors that you just like watched, like you just watch what they watch. I think my sister liked the Wiggles at one point. My little brother's like hyperfixation as a child was the Cars movie. So I have Life is a Highway drilled into my head. Oh, and The Land Before Time. Specifically the movie where they're on an island with Chomper, the T-Rex, and he's like the good T-Rex, but then they're talking about the ocean and how they can't cross the big water. Talking about big water. Kind of like our classroom right now, actually. There's a lot of big water here. Sisters were way into Zoe 101 to the point where they got me into it, right? Right? So your little bro was like, Gurren Lightning McQueen, yeah, like he won the Piston Cup. Can I find that copy pasta? Lightning McQueen copy pasta. Lightning McQueen. He won the Piston Cup. I love that animation with Gura too. Alright, you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the copy pasta? Ding dong. Hello, Babinkubs. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, Lightning McQueen, star of several featured films such as Cars, Cars 2, Cars 3, Planes, Fire and Rescue, Finding Dory, Toy Story 3, Coco and Ralph, Breaks the Internet, as well as other short films such as The Master of the... and The Ghostlight, Miss Fritter's Racing School, television programs such as Cars, Toons, Pixar, Popcorn's Cars series voiced by none other than Owen Wilson. He also appears in video games such as Cars Video Game, Cars Radiator Springs, Adventure Kingdom Hearts. Can I interest you in a nickname such as Stinky? He won the Piston Cup! Kerchow! Journey to the Big Water, you remember that? Right? That was the one that, like, I remember my, like, younger siblings, like, love that one. Big water. And like I think that's the one where like they go to like an island and then because of some like tidal shenanigans they get like stuck on the island, and that's where like Chomper the T-Rex like lives. And the last time, okay, raise your hands, Babinkubs. Is everyone familiar with Land Before Time? Does everyone remember with Land Before Time? Like the dinosaur movie, the animated dinosaur movie, where the first one was just like really sad. And then they just kept making like direct to video like sequels. I think there's like 16 of them. I know that there was like a one of those video essayists like reviewed every single one of them, right? So like I remember the Big Water one a lot. Big Water was the one with the pink dolphin. Really? Which one am I thinking? Or are they two separate movies that my siblings all watched? There was the first one, then a bunch of musicals. Wait, is the first one not a musical? Is it just like a story? Like, because I just remember, like, is it his, like, mom or grandma or something? Like, did she pass away? Spoilers, I guess? Like, I'm trying to remember now. But, I remember the Big Water one. So, yeah, there's, like, there's... Oh, yeah, and they don't call the dinosaurs by, like, the names that we would know them as, like Brontosaurus and Triceratops and stuff, because those are all science names. They call them things like Longneck and Three-Horn and Duckbill and, I don't remember the rest. Sharptooth. Sharptooth was the one for T-Rex, right? Sharptooth. So there was one little, like, hatchling T-Rex named Chomper, and in the first movie that he shows up, he's just a little guy. He doesn't even talk, right? Because he's just a baby. And then he shows up in another movie later on, but he can actually talk. But he's like, what are you guys doing over here on my island? And then, like, we get introduced to his parents, who are these scary T-Rexes, but they're actually, like, loving parents. Who would have thunk it? I think it kind of ramped up on the song side after the first one. Which one was called Stinky? Are we still talking about Lightning McQueen or Land Before Time? I remember there was, like, the Stegosaurus, right? I vividly remember the dinosaur racism is a crazy... I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin that. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. I know it's the Three-Horns dad, right? It's the dad who is, like, a Triceratops, and he was, like, a dinosaur racist, right? Three-Horns don't talk to... Yeah, exactly! Like, Three-Horns don't talk to long necks. like there was just, like, wild, like, dinosaur racism for some reason, right? Like, I remember that too. Pin of shame. With the little Halloween hat on the emote. I know exactly what you're talking about too. And then, like, there was Ducky, right? Who, like, if you're not in the mood to be sad, don't look up what happens to her voice actress, but, like, I just remember that the duckbill dinosaur, her family adopts is that the Stinky one? They adopt a little Stegosaurus, but I forgot, like, his actual name. Let me look it up. Land Before Time. What was the name? Oh yeah, Spike. Spike. Yeah. I was like, Stinky? I need like a wiki to tell me, like, their names. Oh, that's funny that the three-horn girl is Sarah, as in, like, a ceratopsid, right? Because that's what they are. they're a Triceratops. Littlefoot, he's the main character. Sarah the Triceratops, Ducky. Petrie is the Pteranodon. Spike. Oh my god, if you go to the Wikipedia page on Land Before Time, right after it introduces the characters, it says the film explores ideas or issues of prejudice between the different species and the hardships they endure in their journey as they are guided to the spirit of Littlefoot's mother and forced to deal with the Tyrannosaurus Rex that... Spoiler! Spoiler. I accidentally gaslit Babink into thinking one of the dinosaurs was called Stinky. It's true though, you did. Because when you said Stinky, I was like, you're either talking about Lightning McQueen, the copy pasta, or there was a dinosaur named Stinky. Which, like, come on, like, with Land Before Time, where all of their, like, names are basically, like, descriptors of the character, like, I could 100% imagine a character named Stinky, you know? Like, the long necks, the sharp tooth, Spike tail, that's what Spike's, like, species is called. A flyer. Let's see. Dome heads. That feels like something that I shouldn't be saying. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. This was animated by Don Bluth, right? Or his studio? Dude, the Don Bluth. Oh, it's directed by Don Bluth. Dude, his work is like iconic. My favorite Don Bluth one was when I was growing up was Thumbelina. Even though, like, if you were to ask me to recall the plot of that one, I actually wouldn't be able to. No, wait, I'm lying! I'm a freaking McLiar! My favorite Don Bluth film is American Tail 5 Goes West. I freaking love that one. I was, like, looking at all of Don Bluth's films. Because I got, let's see, Secret of Neve? Or Nim? Neve? I remember I watched that with one of my best friends. And we ditched school because we're such bad kids. We ditched on the last day of 9th grade where no one was at school anyway. But I remember because I had never ditched school before, I was like, oh man, we're so bad. We're so bad. Meanwhile, the teachers are just like, oh, thank God, another student that I don't have to like mark off on my attendance list. Let's see, hells yeah. Top pick with Goes West. Oh my god, I love 5 Goes West so much. Like, I know I showed you clips before, like, a while back, maybe a couple months ago, but that story, like, for one, very close to my heart. It's very nostalgic for me, but also, like, some of the comedy still kills. Like, the lazy eye one, so funny. The lazy eye. So you got The Land Before Time, American Tail. All dogs go to heaven, dude. That one's, like, sad because of, like, some meta stuff that I briefly referenced, but with, like, one of the voice actresses, but that one's, like, sad. Thumbelina, I remember. Let's see, I never watched Pebble and the Penguin. And then Anastasia's another classic that I like a lot. Titan AE, I never watched, but, looked pretty good. My favorite dinosaur, Stinky the Staphylococcus. Staphylococcus. I forgot what that one looks like. I did have a hankering for playing a dinosaur game this week. That's not a dinosaur. I just googled what you said. I just googled what... Is that staph infection? Is that like... I was fully expecting some kind of like, I don't know, long neck dinosaur, and instead I see germs. Oh, you card. Maybe you mistyped it, try again? No. No. I do remember- No, why are you laughing at me? No. No, I'm not a jerk. I'm gullible. Gullible's written on the ceiling. Can you imagine if one day I incorporate a ceiling in this classroom and like gullible is literally written on top of it? Then who'd feel like the idiot? Not I. Not I. Anyway, I do remember we were talking about like classic movies a while back, and someone had brought up the idea of like, oh, let's do like watch-alongs and stuff. Because my fall is actually not going to be as busy as I thought it would be, because usually around the time when the school year starts, I usually do have to go out to school sites to help out with the team, but due to some shenaniganery, we actually do have like a full team this year, so I actually barely have to go out to school, so I actually do have a little bit more time to do things, meaning maybe we could do some watch-alongs. We could do some like classic movie watch-alongs, including things that I remember from my childhood, like American Tail 5 Goes West, or we could do stuff that I've never seen before but is still like a classic, like I've never seen, for example, Pebble and the Penguin. I don't remember if I ever watched Cats Don't Dance, but I remember seeing it whenever like my mom would take me to the video rental store. Not even Blockbuster, it was like another name, but I remember she would like take me every so often, and right before the checkout line, there was the kids section, which I feel like was like pretty smart on like whoever like owned that business, because like you're gonna drag your kid along with you and they're gonna see like, mommy, I want all dogs go to heaven, and then your mom's already right there at the register, so it's like, all right, fine. Let's see, a ceiling in this economy. Still you. Good luck, I already ate the ceiling, no! One of the schools I worked at in art class would paint ceiling tiles that would decorate the ceiling in the hallway. One was a beautifully stylized gullible. That's amazing. That's great. That's fantastic. That's like really funny. I love that. We do have an ad break coming up, and then afterwards we'll probably start playing some Digimon. I'm gonna be playing with a non-meta deck that I actually really like. And I'm gonna do a random match first, and then we'll do some versus. We'll do some room matches. But otherwise, quick, Babine Cubs! Look, Gullible is written on the school clock over there in the distance. You should go up there. Gotta head to bed, get some rest, people bees. Get some rest. I will see you when I see you. But once the ad break starts, I will see you guys in about 3 minutos. I have to get some water. I gotta hydrate. Don't dehydrate. I was yapping too much. Got work in the morning. Have a great rest of stream. Have a good rest. Period. Thank you for stopping by, beeplebees. I always appreciate you. I always appreciate you. Bye-bye. Explode, no! She exploded. Okay, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. I was like on Twitter during the 3-minute break, and I saw a video of, you guys know who Bretman Rock is? He's like the Filipino influencer who like I think started out doing makeup and then just became like a famous influencer from there. And also correct me on their pronouns because I just assumed he because I remember back then, but might have changed since then. But they're eating a dragon fruit. And like the video's pretty funny because he's like, oh man, I love the taste of nothing. And people are like, yeah, why is dragon fruit so like vividly colorful and it tastes like nothing? And of course the answer is because like it's vividly colored because like it attracts birds and other animals to like eat it so that it can disperse its seeds, blah blah blah. No correlation to its flavor, but it's just funny. It's just funny to think like it's so vividly colored. It probably tastes like strawberries times 20 and it tastes like water, you know? But then again, no, actually, I feel like dragon fruit tastes more like nothing than watermelon does. Because watermelon is like crunchy water, but it's still sweet. Whereas like dragon fruit is literally just like water. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to play Digimon. So I've been really into the Appmon decks lately. I've been trying to learn them. I was having a little bit of a hard time learning the Gaiamon, like the first two sets that came out, Gaiamon and Oranosmon. I don't know why I had such a hard time learning it because I think it's because like a lot of it's kind of like learning adventure where like everything just has like a radically like different effect from each other, but they all have like the same shtick of like, oh, have this many tamers in order to like make this effect happen, basically. And of course, like other toolbox deck, well, not just toolbox, but like a lot of decks are like that. Like they have various effects, but they have like a certain shtick. But I don't know, something about the Deusmon deck is like I'm like really gravitating towards it, and I don't think it's meta. But I don't know if I feel like it has a lot of like what I've been personally wanting in a deck, aka protection, because I feel like I run like decks that don't always have like great protection. Like I run CS, you know? Like I run CS Alphamon. I feel like that doesn't have like as much protection as I'd like. Actually, I was gonna say like DM Shinmonzemon doesn't have a lot of protection, but it kind of does. Like it has Armor Purge. Adventure has like protection in the way of using Arcurge United, but I don't know what it is about Deusmon where you can either put the Cometmon to make sure that like things don't leave the field. Though I don't know if Digivolve works on it, but there's also another card that defends against Digivolve. So I don't know. I've been liking it. I've been growing accustomed to its face. So I'm gonna play a random match with it first, just to test my skills. I'm still in the process of learning the combos and stuff like that. And then if people are open to playing some games, I'll probably post the room code, or I'll probably just like put it here rather than putting it in my Discord just in case. But with that, let me just make sure that I can see you guys on my other window. And then let's play some Digimon. We're gonna do it. Maybe just for like an hour and a half. Just so that I can wake up nice and early tomorrow for work. And work out. Work plus work out. So we'll see. The main shtick of this deck is linking. The main shtick of like any Appmon deck really is like you gotta link. Which, like, oftentimes linking your cards has... Oh, come on. Let me get an opponent here. Come on. So yeah, like, the main mechanic for Appmon is that you can link different Digimon to each other, and usually the cost is less than if you were to just, like, Digivolve or hard play them. So it's really, like, it can be pretty economical on the memory. And the main difference with like each of the Appmon decks is like its main like effects plus mechanics. So like I said, the mechanic is linking, but then by linking you have like other things as well. No, come on, let me get my fix. Let me freaking fight someone. All right, let's restart this. Otherwise, maybe we'll switch to another deck and try our luck. I know last time my IRL friends were helping me learn Project Drasil, but when it comes to like learning decks, I feel like I need a little bit of assistance with DCGO, because everything on DCGO is just automatic, whereas everything on Project Drasil, you got to do it manually. And I feel like that is overall a better way to learn it, because you have to manually do everything, but at least the effects, you know, because I feel like I'll forget certain things. Especially because Deusmon has it has an interesting effect that like one of its effects activates when digivolving, but it's also at the end of your opponent's turn, which is like such a, I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen that kind of timing in other cards. But then again, I'm still a beginner, so we'll see. Is the US server dry right now? Or busy? I feel like when I'm having trouble connecting like this, it's either it's too busy, everyone's playing each other, so like, you know, you can't get in on the games, or it's dead. Like there's no people playing at all, because I've had times where I've like struggled to connect and match with people, and then I'll match with someone, we win or lose a game, and then I try to connect once again and I get the same person. If not the same person, then someone who's like playing the same deck, so who knows? If it gets to 2 minutes and nothing happens, maybe I'll change servers. Maybe I'll change to the Japan server. Come on, I want to show you guys how Appmon goes. I've also been watching more of the Appmon anime as well. I think I'm in episode like 12 or 13 or 14. But I've actually been, oh my god, I forgot to mention that I should have mentioned this way earlier. I watched one of the Digimon movies recently. I watched Digimon Adventure Zero to the beginning. That movie is wild, y'all. Saribot, good job. Okay, we're not getting any connections, so let's see if we need to change up our server. Maybe Brazil. Vai Brazil. Let's see if we'll connect this time. There we go. Immediate. That's what I like to see. Okay, is this a good starting hand? Not really. It's not bad, but I'd rather get a level... Ah, that one's not much better, but... it's alright. We'll see what we could do with this. Like, I always prefer... Oh, freaking SIRI keeps activating. I would prefer having a level 3 that I could like co-Pipemon, or another level 3 to like digivolve in the back, but we'll at least start with a search. Dang. Really? Not even like a rookie in the search? Come on now. Puppets? Oh, jeez. They're playing puppets. They're gonna spread their board out wide. I gotta try to kill it before anything else happens. By trashing 1 card, draw 2. Not puppet! Me for real, for real. Not puppet! Not brown, brown, brown. Okie dokie, playing the Orisa. I tried to learn Puppet, but it got a little confusing for me because, like, I feel like I do better in decks where, like, all the monsters, all the Digimon are different and not just, like, duplicates of the same... Not duplicates, but you know what I mean. Let's play Yujin. No, let's search. Search again? Let's see if we get any luck this time with the level 3. There's a level 3. We could do that. So that we get the draw from digivolving in the back, and we get some kind of body on the field. Twisty, hello, hello. We are playing some Digimon card game. Hello, hello. It's gonna big brain so much I feel like it cheats. Yeah, that was the main problem, is that like I was having trouble just keeping track of all the different effects. But what I was gonna say is that I feel like I do have trouble with, like, if it's a deck where you have like one single, like, or like one single line, or like the same Digimon. Like, let's say Omnimon has a bunch of different like Agumons and Gabumons and Metagarurumons and Wargreymons. I have trouble with that, and I prefer if it's just like a deck filled with like all unique Digimon. If you understand what I mean. Like, Adventure would be a good example of that. I'm not gonna link nothing. There's nothing on the field for me to link. Like, Appmon is a good example. You know, DM, CS. Like, all the Digimon are all, like, distinct. Whereas, like, in a puppet deck, you're running, like, 2 different kinds of Shumon. Or 3, 4 different kinds of Shumons, you know? And then, yeah, another thing with puppets is that, like, so many effects trigger each other. Which is good, because that's essentially what a combo is, right? But like, when I'm playing at my locals, I just started losing track of it. I lost track of like all the effects. Whereas like, I'm grateful that DCGO lets you like keep track of those things automatically, but it was too much. It was too much for me. I remember trying to like build puppets as well. I like traded for puppet parts and then just never ended up actually playing the deck. Which is sad. Big sad. Okay, what am I doing from here? I feel like I should move this up. Maybe Digivolve to Mianumon? Or maybe hope that I have a Kabe or Kopipemon at the next draw so that I can fuse. They left me with a bit of... Nah, I didn't get a Kopipemon. But let's move this one up. We at least get some memory. That's good. So I think we actually would have enough to just Digivolve. And then we could also... what do we have here? We have some level 3s. I think we will just Digivolve. Even though it's not... Dang it! I hate when you get the card you need, like, right after you already do your play. But you know what? We could still use that for the search. And then this one, it's only 2 to link. So I'm going to go ahead and link this. And then the link effect is I can destroy level 4. I think I will destroy... I could actually do either one of them. But I think the one with the egg should be the one I go for. So link this. And if I draw a Warudamon, then I can fuse into her, and then I can use this to fuse into Deusmon, but I don't know if that is the route we're gonna be going with. So what do I have here? I could destroy one of these two by attacking. So but I do also run the risk of... No, you know what? We'll just do this. Yeah, we could get both. We could get both. Destroy this. And then the attack is going to destroy the other one, gain 1 memory. Oh, and we get some draw power. We get some draw power. Cool, cool. We have another level 3 in case we need to rebuild from the bottom. I feel like Haru for the mem set is good. But we also have 2 Yujins, so I feel like let's just use this for the draw power. We need Warudamon. She's like the... Dang it! Like, neither of these is Warudamon. But Warpmon is good protection. So we'll get Warpmon. Oh, that's right. I could link... Actually, no. We're not gonna use any of these. Or should we? Because I did say that that's good protection. No? Let's use the next one. Let's link Warpmon. Warpmon to Mianumon for the protection. Wait, I'm dumb. I needed the other one for App Fusion, but it's okay. We'll use Warpmon as protection, and then we'll link this Sakusimon. The Digivolve immunity. We'll link this one next time. There we go. I feel that it's always like I needed you 2 draws ago and now you show up. Yep. I feel like that always happens. Where I'm like, I need one more part to make this engine like go, you know? To make the engine run. And then like I'll do like a suboptimal play, and then with like whatever that play was, I'll draw the thing that I needed in the first place. And it's like, man, why weren't you here a turn ago? Then that could have been more optimal. I could have linked Kopipemon into, which one was this one again? Miramon, made Mianumon for free. Then I'd have more memory to like link Sakusimon. But at the very least, I took out both of the puppets here. I took out both of the was it Pawn Chess one here? At the very least, there's that. They don't have anything in breeding, so they could hard play something. But at the very least, I have de-digivolve protection. So that's the good thing, is that Warpmon is pretty good protection. It protects against de-digivolving, and then Cometmon protects everything else. When this Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its link cards, it doesn't leave. So both those two things together, pretty good protection. So what I like to do is I like to Digivolve into Deusmon, or App Fusion into Deusmon. He lets you link twice from your own Digivolution cards and from your hand. And usually Cometmon is like something in its Digivolution cards. So if you get both those Digimon, you get like, I feel like that's like, you get most protection. Oh no, you know what? DP reduction. DP reduction, and I think that might be the only thing that doesn't like really have like that doesn't get covered by their defense. A Kaguyamon, they played a Kaguyamon. Oh, what's this one again? This one I remember is quite bothersome. You have a Kopipemon for the draw. We get some memory. So we don't really need Haru as a mem setter, because we always have the extra 2. If you have 3 or more security cards until the end of the opponent's turn, one of your Digimon can't have its DP reduced by the opponents and isn't affected by de-digivolve. Interesting. So I can't de-digivolve this one. Or wait, yeah, I can. If you have 3, oh no, 3 or more. Okay, I see. Let's digivolve in the back. We got another Kopipemon. We need a freaking Watermon. Well, let's see if we can draw it right now. Please. There we go. There she is. Wait, is this one Leviathan? Let's do this one, and then we'll also get Waruda as part of Leviathan. There we go. Actually, I should have gotten the option, but that's fine. We will link Sakusimon. And then we will app fuse for free. She has a pretty nifty link effect too, but we are not using her link effect. But we will link with, hi Armorly, welcome. We are playing some Digimon. What should we link? Do we still have we don't have de-digivolve protection, so oh, we could also link from the trash. Let's do the Cometmon? No, let's do the Warpmon for the de-digivolve protection. From the trash. De-digivolve protection first. So delete that, which is going to trigger a whole bunch of effects. Gain 1 memory. We get more draw power. Nice, we have a Kabimon. We could use that to digivolve in the back. And it also de-digivolves, even though this effect, de-digivolve won't activate. And then we can stun. What happens if we stun this tamer? Ooh, that one, we might need to stun this one. We stun a tamer. May link. Ooh, if we just wait till the end of the turn, we can link and we can get Deusmon out there. So mayhaps This is unaffected. Yeah, we can't. We can't reduce DP and we can't de-digivolve. But maybe we can find a way to destroy that though. Or we could just get more draw power. Either is fine, really. We can also get something. We can recurse something from the trash. I feel like the Mianumon is worth getting back from the trash. So let's do this. Link to this Copipemon. And then we're gonna attack, but it's should we? Yeah. Let's do it. It's gonna die, but at the very least we're gonna get something from the trash. We're gonna get the Mianumon back. That's actually gonna help us recur the combo if we need to. And that's okay if that gets deleted. And you know what the hey? Extra draw power. Ooh, Weather Dramon. Yeah, let's get Weather Dramon. And let's get Deusmon. Nice, so let's link Cometmon for free. Let's link Cometmon to Warudamon. That's gonna let us app fuse into Deusmon. And then that's gonna set up a whole bunch of effects. So we can link with Warpmon for the de-digivolve protection. And then Cometmon for the general protection. So get rid of the Warpmon for the de-digivolve protection. And then we get to destroy something for free. And we're not gonna use that other app fusion. Alright. We have our main guy up. Let's see if he survives. If not, we have a way of building back up, kind of. Like, kind of. Because if Deusmon gets destroyed, we can move up the Miramon, digivolve into... Oh no, we can we can use Kabimon to app fuse into Mianu. Oh, we don't have Sakusimon, but maybe we could just digivolve into Waruda. We kind of like have a way to like come back. But that's if Deusmon doesn't survive, which I'm pretty sure it will because it has a lot of protection. But the only thing it can't really protect from is DP reduction, which I think this deck can do. Oh no, wait, I don't have any protection. I think they could still swing with this one. It would put me at 0, but I would still survive, right? Right? Okay, I think I live to see another turn. But I can't keep I can't keep. Oh no, it's gonna attack. Is it? Is it gonna? It's gonna bring up some tokens. Yeah, it has the tokens that. Oh, that's the DP reduction. That's fine. That's fine. It's freaking. That's the thing with puppets. Puppets and fishes. They love to build wide. Okay, so I can link something. I still have the de-digivolve protection. Ooh, Warudas? I could do Warudas again. Though that might be better for the end of the turn, now that I think about it. We could, is de-digivolve gonna trigger? Isn't affected by de-digivolve. No! We could do Mianumon. Let's do... I don't know which one to link. We could do Mianumon. And then from its sources, we can also do... Ooh, actually this will... Wait. Yeah, this can actually build up. It's when attacking can build up on itself. Ah, I need that protection though. I made a mistake. I guess we'll take out this one. Because we want to layer some effects on it. Okay, so let's move this one up. We get some memory. Is his effect still in play? Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I can't de-digivolve. But if I were to attack, I can suspend 2 Digimon, and then when any of them suspend... Hi, HGTQW5, hello, hello. And then when they suspend, I gain memory for it. And then... Let me... Should I try it out? Let's try it out. Security attack. Suspend 2 Digimon. We're gonna destroy this one. Suspend these 2. And then that activates another effect. First we'll gain 1 memory. Then we'll draw. This deck does feel like, though, I think one reason why it's not exactly meta is because it does so much. It feels like it's very flashy, and at the end of the day, it actually doesn't do that much. But at least I could destroy something. I could destroy... There we go, lowest DP. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it activates another token. Trash that. Ooh, and I get Cometmon back. So I can link that. Oh wait, there's more effects. Minus 3000 DP, that's fine. Dang, that didn't end up as successful. I just ended up suspending and like deleting two weak Digimon that actually didn't do as much as I wanted, but let's see. We could still link some stuff to it. Let's play out we're gonna do a little bit of shenaniganery. Let's bring out Weather Dramon to do -2. There we go. So -1 security for both. We're gonna link. Wait. What is it? Warp and weather. Yeah, we're gonna link this. We're not gonna play that right now because we're going to app fuse. And then I can link something. From the hand. We'll do Weather Dramon again, because it's going to be DP reduction. Oh, actually, no, that's only by attacking. Dang, I should have suspended this one. No. Okay. What we can do, though, is we can link this instead. So that we can get another Deusmon out here. And then we do it all over again. Now we have another Deusmon. Let's see if that will help us with anything. So let's go ahead and link. What happens if we link this? Ooh, we can get something that is level 4 or lower. Ooh, yes, let's do it. And then we get the Comet Mon for the protection. The only thing is it can't attack right now. I forgot about that part. It can't attack right now. We'll do this though. There's so many pieces now on the board that it's gonna start lagging. It's gonna lag so bad. I don't think we can app fuse anything. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, this is, I can already see the lag. It's like, it's because there's so many, like, with Appmon, there's like so much happening. Are you guys digging the music, by the way? It's actually, we're not even on that same artist anymore. Let's listen to Geo Atlas. There's a, oh, disconnected. No, is it because I played so much Appmon? It lags so hard that I just got kicked. Cause that means if it says you lose disconnected, that means that I got kicked, or not kicked, but like I, whatchamacallit. Oh, I love Milky's emote. Not that I got kicked, but like something happened with like on my connection, basically. No. I was looking on Spotify. There are actually playlists for Utopian Scholastic. This thing that I've been super into. Let's give it a listen. Utopian Scholastic. Oh, the whole playlist. Uh-oh, now it's not even, look at the screen. Now it's not even letting me it's not letting me play the game. And the thing is, on OBS I'm not even getting any dropped frames. And no nangyari. Que pasa? Que paso? Que pasó? Oh no. Hello, do I need to restart DCGO? Am I in trouble? Zach, stop. You're gonna get us in trouble. Binka, stop. You can't have so many Appmon on the field. You're gonna get us in trouble. Oh no, Mr. DCGO, Mr. Huangzer was gonna freaking kick my butt. I'm gonna try to restart. See if that fixes anything. Let me hide the screen. We gotta reset. Banned for off meta? No. But I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted a little hee hee ha ha. Okay, we're restarting. It's like, if you're not playing Omnimon CS, you better get the heck out. If you're not playing rocks, puppets, fish, which are all deck types, by the way, for those who don't play Digimon TCG, those are all actual deck types. If you're not playing fish, you're not playing rocks, you're not playing puppets, you're not playing Leviathan X, you're not playing Omnimon CS, you better get the heck out of here. Fun in my fan-made Digimon card game? I'm pretty sure... I feel like it was just a little glitch. A little hee-hee-ha-ha glitch. Should I see if anyone is down for a room match? Here, let me create a room. I won't hide the number. Whoever gets to it first, you get to face off against the ineffectual Deusmon. It's okay, so I feel like I like the Deusmon deck a lot. Oh, what server am I in is a good question. Let me Since I restarted, I feel like it should be US, but I feel like it might still be... Oh no, it's Brazil. Let's do US. US server. Thanks for looking out on that one. Create room. Let's see, I'll copy the room ID. Room ID. There you go. Pin that. I think I just really like the app fusion, the fact that you could essentially do it for free. Even though that's essentially the same as like DNA Digivolution. Finish preparation. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. There's like the Deusmon deck just scratches a certain itch. Even though like I can't always get the fusions up and running, you know? But I like the protection from Cometmon and Warpmon. I like the design of Warudamon. You get the big old booba, you know? I just think it's neat. I just think this deck is really neat. Yeah, we will see if anyone wants to do a room match. For now, I'm now listening to an artist called The Universe Man. And the art, the album art looks, I don't know, it looks very 2000s, but like your college professor who just became like you know, tenured, made his own textbook for the first time. It's not even like bound, it's like it has that like wire binding on it, you know? That's kind of what the art looks like. And then we'll probably wait for a couple minutes. Room error. Are you on the US server? I'm pretty sure I marked myself as in the US server. I wonder if it is something having to do with like my connection. Even though OBS says that I don't have any drop frames. So strange. I try to reset on my side. Okie dokie. If it doesn't work again, let me know. I can reset on my side too. And let me drink some water while I'm at it. B pullin'. Thank you for joining the class. Any relation to A pullin'? Did something happen to your account, A pullin'? Or is this a completely different person? Is B pullin' a new person? Nonetheless, welcome to the class, B pullin'. I wouldn't worry about it? Okay. Oh, welcome to the class. Still error? Okay, let me just let me remake the room then. And then let me recheck the server. Yeah, it's USA. We could try another server if need be, but let's do one more attempt at the room. Okay, this time this is the room ID. Finish preparation. Burp. So actually, let me take this one down. Let me unpin this. Unpin this message. And then here is the room code. If it still gives you an error, then maybe let's try another server. Maybe we'll try the Brazil one. Vai Brazil. Choa, hello. Are we watching a stream of a future regional champion? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Look at what I'm playing. Look at what I'm playing. Look at the title of the stream. I have the curse of playing a deck that's not meta. At least I don't think it is. Still error. Let's try another server. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe something's going on with the US server. Let's try Brazil. Vai Brazil. Room match. Create room. Okay, here's another one. Let's try this. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I am currently playing the Deusmon Appmon deck. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a ton of fun, but it's the same with any deck I play. I just ain't winning. Can one host their own server? No, I think it's just the 4 servers that you see in the options. Still? No. Do you think I'm banned or something? Do you think I got banned for off meta? Still? You'll try making one? Okay, go for it. I'll join you. Thank you. And we will see. We will see. But yeah, I am playing Deus Mon. It's a lot of fun. And like with any other game, with any other deck that I play, I'm not winning, but I am having fun. I feel like Haru Urara from Uma Musume. Oh no, the room could not be found. I literally copy pasted it. Are you, what server are you in, Fugubi? Are you in Brazil? I finished my playsets of Deus and Gaia by buying singles at regionals. I was low-key getting FOMO when I was seeing your guys' messages of being at regionals, because I was like, oh, I shouldn't go to regionals because, for one, like, I'm still, you know, very much an amateur beginner, but also, like, I feel like at locals, everyone is so nice, you know? Like, everyone is so nice that, like, they let things slide, and at regionals, that's the one place where, like, you know, no one's gonna be letting anything slide. And I feel like I would be flustered. But, like, looking at everyone's messages, I was like, everyone seems like they're having fun. Like, Brazil as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I am in the Brazil server. I'm typing in the room number. The room could not be found. Is it me? Do you think I got banned or something? Oh no! What could have happened? Maybe, how about this, Fugubi? Feel free to play some random games while you're waiting. Or just chill for a bit. I want to see if... Yeah, I want to see if something's just up with my account or something. I found I'm missing the SRs for each deck, Waruda and Globe. Waruda is, like, surprisingly hard to find. I ended up just ordering them. Regionals was very chill. Ooh, you should go to regionals for the camaraderie. I should have. What did I end up doing that day? I watched Demon Slayer that day. Some of the local peeps had some friendly fire matches. Some of us got matched against each other. What? So it's just like locals. 73288. Are you in the Brazil server? Chowa? Are you in the Brazil server or the US? Jesus was not the homie when we got paired. Oh no. I ended up watching Demon Slayer that day, but I was looking at everyone's messages. I think I was busy that day after all. Wait, what day was it? It was this past Saturday, right? Then I have no excuse. I have no... It's funny because 3 weeks ago, it was my sister's birthday. The week after that is my brother's birthday. And then this week is also my another brother's birthday. But that's on a Wednesday. So I should be at locals this Thursday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure I will. And if I get my cards in time, I will be playing the Deus Mon. Just switch to Brazil? Okay, let's try it out. Let's see. Do you think it's me? Did I get banned for some reason? Does DCGO even have banning? Because I've dropped out of many games. Like, I didn't get banned. Oh wait, it worked. Oh no, maybe, it worked with Showa. Maybe, Fugubi, do you think it's on your end? I'm playing Deus Mon, and we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna Haru Urara it. I matched against Double Punk. Unfortunately was in super tryhard mode. I remember Double Punk. Okay. Oh yeah. Don't be stream sniping. But also we're gonna see where this deck takes me. I'm just having fun with it. I'm not even this far into Appmon. Gonna switch tabs to no snipe. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I haven't even gotten this far into Appmon yet. This is like spoiler territory for me. But I'll see if I can match people. Yeah, go for it, okay, so my turn. Let's do actually, let's do Miramon in the back. And we'll set up a tamer. And it's your go. Oh wait, no, there's nothing to app fuse right now. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I recognize that egg. Wait a minute. You're also doing Appmon. Wait a second, I recognize that little guy, that little Gachmon, that little "your future is already searched" or whatever his catchphrase is. You're also playing that. Wait a minute. What is this? Some kind of mirror match? What is this? Some kind of Infinity Castle? What is this? Some kind of a Digimon Adventure 02 the beginning with that freaky Ukomon? God, that I told the people in my locals Discord about this, but I watched the beginning movie. My God, that was like, take it from me. I'm an edgy kind of gal. I love me like the like super try hard like darkness dementia raven way like edginess, but even that was like, oh my God, Ukomon. Okay, let's see. Beginning 02 bad. I have my critiques. of it. Overall I thought it was nice and pretty, but I do have my critiques on it. What should I do? Uko Gaming. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have that one yet. We could also just do this. I will also play an option. Good sir. No app views. Oh, this music's very peaceful. But yeah, I watched the Digimon Adventure 02 movie, the beginning. No spoilers, but it does cover a couple of darker topics, but then again, as I was like thinking about it, the original series also covered darker topics, like not even just darker, but just like more mature topics, because like first season goes over divorce and like the repercussions of finding out that you're adopted, and then like the second season goes over like a sibling dying, like I don't know, like Beat Break Pretty episode 1. Yeah, I watched that one too. I love Beat Break. Speaking of darker topics, no spoilers, but dang, first episode, dude. Who's adopted in the first series? Is it a spoiler if I say it's Izzy? Izzy's adopted. I need to get my head in the game. I'm gonna do more of this. I'm gonna search. I'm gonna play out this option so I can do more search. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, your go. No fusion. Is he? Yeah, Izzy. Izzy is yeah, so like each of the kiddos has some kind of like trauma, except for like Mimi, I guess. But yeah, like Tai has that whole thing where like he almost I don't know, is it okay that I like just spoil like stuff from Digimon 1999? Because yeah, like the big thing with like Matt and TK is that like their parents divorced, so they're like going through the repercussions of that. Izzy is like finding out that he was adopted. Like his parents didn't tell him until much later on, but like Mimi's trauma is going to America. You know what's crazy is in like the drama series, like 9/11 like canonically happened and Mimi helped out. Like Mimi helped with like digging people out of the rubble, I think. Like it's canonical. It's like that literally would be her trauma. Is like digging people out of 9/11. Taimon, or that's its name, right? It's Taimon. Digivolve? Mimi did 9/11. No, she didn't. No, that's not what she didn't do a 9/11. She was at 9/11. She was digging people out of the rubble. What a day to have eyeballs that are capable of reading. Okay, let me link Miramon to Kabemon. And then with that, we app fuse into the lovely little Mianumon. I can't read. Join the club, man. I'm a Digimon TCG player. I mistook the option for the tamer. Ah, you're good. You're good. I could use this to cheat out a tamer. Okay, that will be somewhat useful to have. Oh, I should have done the Warpmon now that I think about it. I could link something. 9/11 is canon in Digimon, and Mimi was there helping. Okay, I mean like helping the people that were like in the rubble in the aftermath. I need to do something to keep turn is the problem. That's the thing. Actually, this would be end of turn. I could do this. If I do that, I'd be able to link, and then I'd be able to fuse. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this. Digivolve into Warudomon. Oh, I forgot that we could also link from the sources. Is there anything we could do from the trash? Yes! From the trash. Warpmon. Digivolve protection. We're gonna delete Warpmon as a link. She gets Digivolve immunity. Gain 1 memory. Wait, what happened to the other effect? Oh no, this is happening due to the link that I just did. Suspend to draw. We will not link from the trash. I'm gonna stun, yeah, Timemon, and then I'm gonna use the app link option to link Cometmon. And then Eugen's effect to app fuse. And then link... Weatherdramon. As well as Cometmon. There we go. Okay, here go. After all of that. So anyway, back to what I was saying. 9/11 in is canon in Digimon. Mimi's drama CD is her like helping the American Digidestined with like helping people out of the rubble in the aftermath. So actually yes, like that I think that would actually qualify as trauma for Mimi. Oh dang, my brother-in-law just messaged me asking if we have internet. I haven't seen any drop in frames, and clearly you guys are still here, right? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Oh, Zalko, hello. We're playing the Digimon card game. I'm sorry I can't read that message at the moment because I want to find out what is happening here. Devin, you got your sticker. By the way, for all the newbies, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, we have a 1-point redeem. It's a little collectible. You get a little Filipino dessert by redeeming your Scratch and Sniff a sticker. Globemon. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with this. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, no. I still have 20k, so I should be fine. And I have protection. What am I freaking out about? What am I McFreaking out about? Gaiamon! Oh, no, I am freaking out. Trash top security. And we have an ad coming up. Oh, no, you know what? I could snooze that. I could just snooze that. do I get protection? Yeah, we'll choose this one. And then we will choose, we will trash this one. And by trashing that, and then we can also link something else. Ooh. Kabimon. Okay, cool. Ooh, wait, I don't have a... Uh-oh. I don't have anything to digivolve in the back. What do I have link, though? Okay, we could do that. We could also play out... Let's do Copipemon for the search. It's a shame that Davesmon and Gaiamon are so cool, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I really like this deck, which is why, for one, I want to still get better at it. But two, even if I get good at it, I do feel like it wouldn't be meta, huh? It has so much protection though, and I like that. Oh yeah, let me digivolve in the back. And then I still need to continue watching Appmon, then regionals happen, and then Time Stranger happened. I know, dude, Time Stranger's been so much fun. Let's do this. We're gonna digivolve. Delete. Set off all these effects. Gain 1 memory. A lot of effects are happening. Delete top trash. Oh no, I thought it was delete top trash. It's delete Digimon. Oh, I forget that you also have protection. Oh, waste. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I could link something from the trash. Let me suspend for the draw. And then I could link something from the trash. Ooh, I could do that. Yeah. Let's link something from the trash. Let's do Warpmon for a little teensy bit of protection. There you go. Why does the comet have a piano? I actually haven't gotten I haven't gotten that far yet into Appmon to be able to tell you, because I also wondered the same thing. Why does he have a piano? But his name is Cometmon, you know? The Time Stranger's so much fun. I still keep thinking about Time Stranger. Okay, so I still have memory. We could do the draw. We could also get something out of the trash. I could also do this. A little bit more draw power. And then we'll, yeah, we'll play another Yujin for a little bit more memory. There's nothing that I can fuse into, though. So your go at 3. So yeah, I don't know why the comet has a piano. Let's see what Zako had said. Oh no, Fugubi said, I think I'm bugging out since when I tried to do a random match, time goes from 3 seconds to ZNC. So that happens to me too. That happens to me too, where like the connecting and matching just goes really fast for some reason. Like it like goes double time. Oh, the ad break. I snoozed the ad break another time. The music is kind of matching, like the tense situation right now. Dogachimon. The only thing with the Appmon anime is that there is this voice that if you guys are familiar with Tekken, you know, like the announcer in like the latest Tekken game that's like King or Mizushima Ryu. I don't know why I'm forgetting their names. But like that announcer, I don't know if it's the same person. But there's like an announcer person that like whenever they app link with each other, like the voice plays and it does start to get a little bit grating on the ears, I will say that. It'll be like dogach, 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 dogach. Okay, so I can link something. Do I have protection still? I still have that protection. Copipemon. There was one time where I accidentally didn't pick something to link, and the game straight up froze on me. So even though like technically I don't have to link, I still like I still do. How about no selection? There we go. So in that case, I didn't have to link, but it was still kind of scary. Okay, what can I do? What can I do for you? I can't hear you. We can get something back from the trash. Which, just in case, I feel like I should get something back from the trash, so maybe we'll get the Warpmon. I'm gonna play App Link. Actually, let's just do this. Let's get Warpmon from here. We'll swing. Delete Copipemon so that we can get something out of the trash. I'm gonna get the Weathermon. Gain 1 memory. Draw. Ooh, okay. Draw again. Delete. And we're not gonna link anything from the trash. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. We're gonna do that. It dies. That's fine, that's fine. It's still good, it's still good. And then we finish off with something from the trash, something from the trash. I'm gonna play out Weatherdramon. And I'm gonna give -1 security to both Digimon. And I can't app fuse, not yet at least. Okay, you go at 3. Yeah, I'm only 12 hours into Time Stranger at the moment. I just got to a part... I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I just got to a part that like really, really makes me appreciate Digimon as a franchise. Cause like the place where I'm at, it's just so lively. It's just so lively, and I'm like, wow, no wonder so many people are like seeing the light. So many people are like realizing the truth that Digimon was always better than Pokemon. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I still like Pokemon too. But I don't know, I've just been seeing a lot of tweets of people being like, oh, I'm getting back into Digimon because of Time Stranger, and it warms my heart. I am seeing a lot of people also being like, oh, Digimon's better than Pokemon because Pokemon ZA or whatever, like, is gonna be a flop, but I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if that's really fair to say. So I'm gonna snooze the ad for one last time. Oh no, wait! I have no protection! Wait, yes I do, yes I do. I have protection. Oh no! Not my top security. No. Yes. I have Cometmon protection. No, please. Delete something. And then I'm gonna link from the trash. I'm gonna link the Cometmon. I get the protection back, right? Right? Do I get no? Wait, yes I do. Yes I do. Oh my gosh, dude! Like I actually didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know that if you have. That's actually pretty clutch. If you have God Grade Unleashed, you could protect. No, never mind. You can't protect. I can protect twice, but not thrice. That option card is so busted. No, my Deus one. That's funny though. I wish I wish I had another God Grade Unleashed. That would have been so funny. If like I could protect myself 3 times with the same Cometmon. Or maybe even more because like Deus, like all the God Grade ones have like an extra link. That would have been so funny. ZA is gonna sell 1 more billion units. Yeah, I agree. Time Stranger looks good and is a big boon for Digi, but people thinking Pokemon is gonna die off ZA's be wild in. I agree. Like Pokemon is still like a like generational phenomena. I literally just watched a video of a guy going to Kiribati, like an island in the middle of like, you know, the Pacific, where like due to the the time zone shenanigans, it's the first place that like celebrates New Year. It's the first place that like gets Pokemon Go events, and like people on like that island, even if they didn't have like electricity or if they didn't have like access to like Wi-Fi or internet, they recognize Pikachu, you know? Like apparently Pikachu has surpassed Mickey Mouse in terms of like how recognizable it is. So yeah, like I fully agree. Like I love Digimon with all of my heart and soul, and I like Pokemon too. But there's just no beating the freaking behemoth that Pokemon is, right? So, okay, how do we come back from this? How do we... Chat, are we cooked? Let me see. I don't have anything that I can digivolve in the back. However... Whatsoever? However... We could do that. We could... Maybe. I'm gonna do a little bit of a gamble here. I'm gonna get... Oh, actually, I can grab any of these. So I'm gonna get Waruda and Sakusi. And then tapos, oh, that's not gonna help me. Sakusi. We could do this. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Unfortunately, I didn't get the cards that I needed to app fuse, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna see what happens. We said this before, but Digimon and Pokemon are 2 different ballparks, but people really like to compare. I think people are mainly saying this right now, though, since Pokemon ZA seems scummy since day 1 DLC that looks megas. And if you want the other megas, you need to play competitive. Aww. Back to proxying lurk. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I don't have any more lurks on the... Or, not lurks. I have no more snoozes on my ad break, so you guys might miss a little bit of this match due to the ad break. But I will try to give you all the play-by-play. RIP. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It is getting close to 9 p.m. my time, though, so we might call it after this match. But I appreciate you, Choa, for helping me test out apps. Like I said, if I get my cards on time, like, I might want to test it out again on Thursday. Cause there's, I don't know. I just think these guys are neat. This Leviathan group, this Mienumon that I'm about to trash to get some extra memory and extra draw power. I just think they're neat. I think Warudamon's design is super neat. I did want the alt art for Ooh, and I can play that one out. Okay, okay. If I survive this turn. As long as the deck is fun to play. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. It is fun to play. It's fun to play. But it's non-meta. Then again, I feel like all of my decks are... Well, I'm playing Cyber Sleuth, and that's... Once what is it? BT23 comes out, that's gonna... That deck is gonna go through a transformation. Yeah, let's block. Oh, Beepulin, are you looking back at, like, the things that I said earlier? Yeah, I know that UI UX is a lot more than just the visuals. Oh no, ad break. We'll come back to. No! I was so close, though. I was so close. I was so close. GG's. I don't know if... No, wait. You subscribe with Prime, Choa, but that was fun. I was listening. I'm always listening. Don't I know it. But yeah, Choa, I think GG, the Deus Mon stickiness was so scary. Yeah, right? With the Cometmon? It's all Cometmon. But I think Charismon does the same thing, right? Does Charismon's effect... Is it trash the link to get the protection, or is it just... I already forgot what it was, but... Yeah? Oh, okay. So maybe... Should I mayhaps put some Charismons in there? Because yeah, I'm that's why I use the black option card from Deusmon for regular Appmon. I like it a lot because you can also get that... Yeah, you can like link from the trash, so you can like basically recur that same protection again and again. But does it stack? Like if I had 2 god grade option, or like the 2 black options, would I have been able to recur that same Cometmon again to protect like 3 times? I'm like thinking of how that would play out. But yeah, it's fun. That's the thing with like the Appmon decks, is that they're like actually really fun. Yeah, You can't see me. You can probably hear me, but I'm doing the like, you know, the things that flies do. Like they're rubbing their hands together. I'm like, I like the sticky Deusmon. What game is this song from? It's like it reminds me of like Echo the Dolphin, right? I'm not 100% sure because it is if you are seeing my stream right now and you're not in ad hell, it is called Aquatic Ambiance by Skizzle, but I'm pretty sure they're sampling it from like Echo the Dolphin, or like some kind of like water stage from a video game. But I know that like in 2016 I was like super into vaporwave music. And I remember like Echo the Dolphin was like prime inspiration for that whole like movement, like this whole feeling of like nostalgic music, right? You really need to play EVO for SNES. Let me look that up. SNES. Ooh. You know, I think I mentioned this before, but my childhood console of choice was N64. I never actually played the NES or SNES. Like, a lot of people my generation did. I don't want y'all to think I'm lying about my age. I am still a 34-year-old bear, but I actually never played the NES or SNES. I remember my dad, like, when I was probably, like, 8 or 9 or 10 or something, like, he did buy one of those two, either a SNES or a NES, because I played the little duck hunter game with the plastic gun. I played it, but that was literally the only game I played. I never played any other game. And my console, like I said, the console that I usually played on was N64, Game Boy, for if we're talking about handheld. I had the yellow Pikachu Game Boy Color, by the way. But I also had like the regular Game Boy. Oh, for those that missed the conversation during the ad break, I lost, but it was fun. It was a fun match. Me and Cho were just talking about if it would have been possible if I could like get that same protection thrice in one turn, which it seems like it could have. We're talking about the music of the game, or sorry, we're talking about like the music that was playing because it sounded like Echo the Dolphin, and then Beeplein said that I need to play a SNES game, but I've never played a SNES game. I just played the Duck Hunter one, which I don't even know if that's NES or SNES. So. But yeah, N64 was my thing of choice. And it's funny because Beans asked me if I ever played GoldenEye. I didn't. But I did play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I played the classic Super Smash Brothers, Mario 64. What else? Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. But then I never had a GameCube. That's the thing. Like, I never had a GameCube, so I never played the... or a Wii. So Zelda, like, I only played Ocarina... Majora's Mask, and then the Game Boy games, the Oracle games. Let's see, probably Game Boy Advance or SP. I remember I remember the Game Boy Advance. It's funny because I had a for those who don't remember or weren't alive during the time of Game Boy and Game Boy SP, those were battery powered. You had to have like batteries, and I remember at least like in my neck of the woods, like rechargeable batteries weren't that much of a thing yet. Like they were there, they existed, but like I didn't have access to rechargeable batteries as a kid for like a long time. But I remember when I got my Game Boy Advance for the first time, not even SP, but Game Boy Advance, I had like a battery pack that was rechargeable. But it was so thick that people were like, oh, how come you have two Game Boy Advances layered on top of each other? Like, that's how thick the battery pack was. Did you actually have the original yellow full-size Game Boy? I had a green one, I think. I don't actually know, like, if it was full-size or not. I remember it was chunky. Because I remember playing, in addition to the Oracle games for Legend of Zelda, I also played Link's Awakening. Like, the classic one, before the remake. So I remember playing that one on my Game Boy. So that one didn't even have color. And then I had the Game Boy Color. I had the like yellow Pikachu edition. My dad even got me a oh wait, Beans is heading back from class and he's asking if anyone wants Chipotle. Do you guys want Chipotle? I feel like I should. Oh man, I'm like tempted, but I also shouldn't eat too soon before I before I go to bed. Well, I'm not gonna go to bed soon. Chips and guac, you got it. Looks at old Game Boy Colors models on my shelf. Oh man, do you have a collection? Do not eat late if you have GB problems. It's 9. I don't usually go to sleep till 11. Do you think that's fine? Like, cause yeah, I'm aware people, and I started not eating at least like 2 hours before bedtime because I do have gallbladder problems. I feel like I shouldn't risk it. But I am kind of hungry. Like, maybe something small. Maybe I'll ask for like some tacos. Can I get 2 sofrita tacos? Yes, sofrita. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my partner for 2 sofrita tacos. Okay, cool. He said yes. All right. Do you guys want anything from Chipotle? Should I add to the order? If you've had an attack in the last year, I wouldn't risk it. The thing is, I had like I've actually had like in the past year, I've had 2. I want to say. One of them was kind of mysterious though because I didn't overeat and it wasn't 2 hours before. I don't know what it was, but I mean gallbladder just means digesting fats is pain. Eventually your body gets used to it. We had this conversation. I know at least a couple of us in the classroom also have gallbladder issues. Epically Modest, hello. We're talking about Chipotle. Always a good topic. Always a good topic. I'm just gonna have like a taco, and then maybe I'll save the other one for tomorrow. It's not gonna be delicious, but you know. I did actually see an interesting video. We are gonna call it soon, by the way, but I just wanted to get at least until 9 p.m. my time. You know what? I should stop raids if that is the case. You've never had Chipotle? Maybe for the best. Maybe it might be for the best. It's not bad. It's actually like quite tasty. And they have options if you have like a dietary restriction like I do. I'm pescatarian. And it's cheap. But I don't know. I feel like it pales in like if you're looking for quality Mexican food, there's better spots. There's like all the mom and pop places in the area, right? Go out and look at the moon tonight, by the way. Ooh, it's a full moon tonight, right? Is it a blood moon? Is it time for middle school edgelord Babinka to like, you know, the picture of like the werewolf like tearing its shirt open, like except it's me. I don't even howl. I'm a bear, so I'm just like Murr. Chipotle is no longer cheap. Yeah, okay, so I just watched a video today. I just watched a video today about why fast food has lost all of its whimsy and is no longer affordable and is not even made in a timely manner. You know, because fast food used to be fast and fun and you know, tasty, and it's neither of those things anymore. And the video I'm pretty sure if you just like Google it you'll find it, but like one of the factors was Chipotle becoming like more popular in the 2000s because it had this like cafe chic look that like appealed less to kids but more to like college students, teenagers, and like young professionals. So a lot of businesses followed suit. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, they went from like these lively places with very recognizable architecture. Like if you think of Pizza Hut, like the freaking logo has like the little like top on it, right? That used to be like the top of the building of the Pizza Hut. Now everything just looks like a boring gray rectangle, right? And partially it's because of like places like Chipotle, also the Apple Store, and then there was a third place too, I think Starbucks, like selling this idea of like cafe chic as a thing, but also because it's like it's what am I looking for? It's like an economical thing too, because let's say that the McDonald's fails and it has to like sell that property to like another business. What business is gonna like buy a former McDonald's that has like a freaking place? So that's why a lot of these fast food establishments have become these boring gray rectangles, because it's easier to sell once the business falls through. So it's pretty heinous. We've lost our whimsy. Where's my emotes? We've lost our whimsy as a society. We need more freaking whimsy and carefree daintiness and all the things and softness or whatever. But we've lost it as a society because we live in a society. It's a supermoon. Ooh, the harvest moon. Become Beowulf. I see. I don't know whether I'd wanted Mexican. I'd go to a Mexican place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we live like assuming, you know, like we live in an area where like the Mexican food, especially the mom and pop places, is so good. So why would you want to go to a fake Mexican place? Did that video also talk about how fast food is designed as real estate modules? Essentially, yes. Yes. Because you can't sell a building with a Pizza Hut roof without thinking it looks like Pizza Hut and expensive to remodel. Exactly. So that's like part of the reason why we've lost our whimsy. But the video also goes into how like fast food chains in other nations are so much better than the one in America. And it's kind of true. Like when I went to the Philippines with my fam bam on like back in November, and then when I went to Japan with my partner this past summer, like all the fast food, all like even the convenience stores, they're so much better. They're so much better. Yeah, there was a Denny's. We didn't go, but I saw a Denny's in Japan, in Tokyo, and I was like, oh, I bet that is like 100 times better than what we got here in Bear America. And then, oh my gosh, guys, this is the last thing I'll say before we start like calling it, but oh man, when I was in the Philippines, I went to the Jollibee and they have a tuna pie. Like like for those who've been to Jollibee here in the US, in Bear America, you know how they have like the peach mango pie? Imagine tuna in it. It was so good. It was so good. They don't have that here in the US. I'm gonna start it. They don't have it here in the US. They still have the peach mango pie, but they don't have the tuna pie. What a travesty. An insult, even. I don't go to Taco Bell for Mexican food. I go to Taco Bell for Taco Bell. That's true. Back when I used to eat meat, I was such a sucker for the Crunchwrap Supreme. Oh, and the Doritos Locos Tacos and the nacho fries. Oh man. Like when I used to be able to like get drunk and stuff and party in the USA, back when I was like in my 20 somethings, Taco Bell was the place to be, man. Nacho fries when you're drunk, man. what a life. Talking about fast food, I don't recommend the steak nuggets from Arby's. I actually remember eating some tuna pie some years. I think it was seasonal. Wait, so you're saying there's a chance? You're saying that mayhaps I can get the famed tuna pie at the local Jollibee? At the local Jollibee, maybe during a certain season? Though, by the way, it is, we're getting into the Christmas season soonish. Well, for me, it's always Christmas season, but we're getting into it soon. If any of you guys have a Filipino restaurant nearby you, get the bibingka. Not me. Don't get me. They don't sell me at the Filipino restaurants, but my namesake, the actual bibingka like rice cake, get it. It's really good, especially during Christmas times. Exactly, Choa. We're in the Burr months. We're Filipino. It's always Christmas. Well, it's the Burr month, so it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. I think Taco Bell did try to launch Mexico as American food. Launch in Mexico as American food and failed? That's pretty ambitious. That's like I guess appreciate the hustle. It's a pretty ambitious plan. That's it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off, and it didn't. Oh man. We're talking about fast food and I'm about to get some Chipotle tacos. But it's okay because I'm gonna be eating salads tomorrow. It's 80 degrees, what do you mean, Joe? It's the Burr month. It's September, October, November, December. That for Filipinos, that's it's Christmas season. Hold on. I keep saying we're gonna call it, but give me a second. Let me go into the changing room. I need to teach you guys a lesson. Open winter outfit. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a happy bear year. If I can wear shorts and then the weather isn't cold enough, it's Hot-tober. Don't be a bummer. A bomber? Not a bomber. No, not the bombs. No, not the bombs. No! It's explosion time. Alright, guys. It is time that we called it, but we have to do our end of stream tradition. Our end of stream mosh pit. What are we moshing to? Should we do Digimon? Should we do a metal Digimon song? Since we played Digimon today. Let's get the browser out. Let me share my screen. There we go. End of stream mosh pit. If you've never moshed with us before, all you gotta do is when you start hearing the music, you just gotta start spamming your favorite emotes. Hey! Open up the pit! And yeah, your little, like, avatars down there on the floor, they're gonna fight each other. And there's no correlation between between how many emotes you spam and who wins the mosh pit. You guys wanna do Biggest Dreamer? Wanna be the biggest dreamer. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do it. Oh wait. No, the ad. No ad block on this computer. And then we'll raid into someone. Biggest dreamer. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, let's see who we can raid into. Wanna be the biggest streamer. I don't know the lyrics. Ooh, I know who we can raid into. Who won the mosh pit? Who? Why are you saying Matthew won the mosh pit? Well, guess what? You won round 1, but can you win round 2? Round 1. Wait, what was it? Oh wait, the video's that short? Well, let's listen to freaking Braveheart. There you go. I thought we had more time. So we do round 2. Heaven or hell. Fight. And I think I know who we're going to raid into. We're gonna raid into a fellow Randonite. Kill the Lore Breaker. Have you ever listened to a Shinka? Have you ever heard a song so much that you could hear like the like original sound effects and stuff? Yo, Amerly, you won the mosh pit, and we have time for another round. Aguman Shinka! Good Amon. It's the best when it's like a montage, right? Gabuman Shinka! Garurumon. Wait, why did Automod block your emotes? Beeplebees, why did it block your emotes? Yeah, right? Why did it do that though? Bioman Shinka! Badramon! I can't catch a break these days, no. Who else? Yeah, Palmon has like such a squeaky voice. I don't know if I can go that high. Palmon Shinka! Dogemon! Tenchongman Shinka! Kabuterimon! Gomamon Shinka! Ikakumon! And then Patamon's evolution only comes out during like the best scenes. Patamon Shinka! Angemon! And then like Garomon's is like really long because she's going into ultimate. And then we got Amerly winning the wait, do we already do round 3? Oh, the other round didn't play. All right. Here we go. Last round. Gatoman Shinka. my face one Gatomon Shinka. Teoromon Shinka. And then she goes through the whole like sequence. Angeomon. Did I miss any of the kiddos? Weemon Shinka. No, they wouldn't play that one for Vmon. Oh my god, the mosh pit. It's me versus Devin. Who's gonna get it? You got the med pack. You got the med pack. Oh no, he's gonna defeat the teacher. Wait, I got a med pack. There you go. It's a close matchup, you guys. It's a close matchup. Who's gonna get it? The teacher or Devin? Or Mr. 413? It's me. Uh-oh, you guys are gonna think I rigged it. Well, it's not rigged, actually. Quick, a distraction! A distraction. Get on the bus, everyone. Get on the freaking bus. I'm taking you home. It's not rigged. It's not. We're gonna raid to distract from the fact that it's totally not rigged at all. Okay? I'm gonna see you guys on Friday. We're gonna be doing some graphic design on Google Slides and or Procreate. Who knows? No, not the dead emote. We're gonna raid into Kill the Lorebreaker. He's currently doing some miniatures and models. So that's gonna be a fun time. I'll see you guys on Friday for some graphic design, some utopian, scholastic, and for the Digimon locals folks, I'll see you guys on Thursday. See you for the passionate stream. My passions. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. We raid.